नमस्कार दोस्तों, एक बार फिर से स्वागत है आप सभी का मेरे यूट्यूब चैनल पे। हमने पिछली 2 क्लासेस में सॉल्यूशन के पार्ट 1 और पार्ट 2 को स्टडी किया था, जिसमें हमने सॉल्यूशन, टाइप्स ऑफ सॉल्यूशन, कंसंट्रेशन टर्म्स, solubility of solid and gas in liquid, Raoult's law, आइडियल नॉन आइडियल सॉल्यूशन एंड एजिट्रोपिक मिक्सर्स के बारे में स्टडी किया था। इसके बाद नेक्स्ट टॉपिक हमारा आता है कोलिगेटिव प्रॉपर्टीज। Colligative property, these are the properties of solution which depends on the number of solute particles irrespective of their nature relative to the total number of particles present in the solution is called colligative properties. That means solution की ऐसी प्रॉपर्टी जो सोल्यूट के नंबर ऑफ पार्टिकल्स पर डिपेंड करती है, ना कि उसकी नेचर या सॉल्वेंट की नेचर पे डिपेंड करती है। There are 4 types of colligative properties. The first is the relative lowering in vapor pressure, second is the elevation in boiling point, third is the depression in freezing point, and fourth is osmotic pressure. So first, the relative lowering in vapor pressure. In previous class we have discussed that what is vapor pressure. The vapor pressure means the pressure exerted by the vapor phase on liquid surface when the liquid and vapor phase are in equilibrium. And we have also discussed that when a non-volatile solute is added to the solvent, then the vapor pressure of solution decreases. So that decrease in the vapor pressure of the solution as compared to the solvent is called lowering in vapor pressure. The vapor pressure of a solvent in the solution is less than that of the pure solvent. According to Raoult's law, the lowering of vapor pressure depends only on the concentration of the solute particles and it is independent of their identity. The relation between the vapor pressure of the solution, mole fraction, and the vapor pressure of solvent is given by that Ps is equal to P naught A xB. That means Ps is the vapor pressure of the solution, which is equal to the partial vapor pressure of the solvent in pure form and the mole fraction of non-volatile solute. If we see in the graph between the temperature and the vapor pressure, then there are 2 lines. The above line represent the solvent and the below line represent the solution containing the non-volatile solute. If we compare it at the temperature T naught B, then we have seen that the vapor pressure of the solvent is higher than the vapor pressure of the solution. So that difference in the vapor pressure of solute and solvent, solution and solvent is called lowering in vapor pressure. And that lowering in vapor pressure can be written as P naught A minus Ps, where P naught A is the vapor pressure of pure solvent and Ps is the vapor pressure of a solution. The relative lowering in vapor pressure can be written as P naught A minus Ps divided by P naught A. The relative lowering of vapor pressure is equal to the mole fraction that we have seen in the Raoult's law. So we can write that P naught A minus Ps upon P naught A is equal to Nb upon Na plus Nb. If the moles of solute in the solution is very less as compared to the moles of solvent, then we can neglect the moles of solute in denominator part. So we can write that P naught A minus Ps upon P naught A is equal to Nb upon Na, and from that we can calculate the molar mass of the non-volatile solute. P naught A minus Ps upon P naught A is equal to Wb into Ma upon Mb into Wa, where Wb is the mass of solute, Mb is the molar mass of solute, M1 is the molar mass of solvent, and Wa is the mass of solvent. So from that formula we can determine the molar mass of the non-volatile solute. Second colligative property is the elevation in boiling point. So to discuss the elevation in boiling point, first, what is the boiling point? If we define the boiling point in terms of vapor pressure, then we can say that the boiling point is the temperature at which the vapor pressure of a liquid becomes equal to the atmospheric pressure. यानी कि किसी भी लिक्विड का वेपर प्रेशर अगर एटमॉस्फेरिक प्रेशर के बराबर हो जाता है तो उस टेम्परेचर को बॉइलिंग पॉइंट कहा जाता है. एट बॉइलिंग पॉइंट द वेपर प्रेशर ऑफ सॉल्वेंट और सॉल्यूशन इज इक्वल टू द एटमॉस्फेरिक प्रेशर. When a non-volatile solid solute is added to the pure solvent, the boiling point of the solution becomes higher than that of pure solvent, and that rise in boiling point is called elevation in boiling point. अब सोल्यूट ऐड करने पे बॉइलिंग पॉइंट जो है वो ज़्यादा क्यों हो जाता है? तो उसका रीज़न ये होता है कि हमें पता है जब किसी सॉलिड सोल्यूट को सॉल्वेंट में ऐड कर रहे हैं तो उसका वेपर प्रेशर जो है वो सॉल्वेंट के कंपैरिजन में कम हो रहा है, और जो बॉइलिंग पॉइंट है वो हम क्या डिफाइन कर रहे हैं, दैट वेपर प्रेशर बिकम्स इक्वल टू द एटमॉस्फेरिक प्रेशर. यानी कि उस सॉल्यूशन के लो वेपर प्रेशर को एटमॉस्फेरिक प्रेशर तक ले जाने के लिए हमें ज़्यादा टेम्परेचर की रिक्वायरमेंट होगी. दैट इज़ वाई the boiling point of the solution becomes higher than the boiling point of a solvent, and that increase in boiling point is called elevation in boiling point. Let us understand it with the graph. यहाँ पे ग्राफ में हमारे पास दो लाइन है. फर्स्ट लाइन रिप्रेजेंट द सॉल्वेंट एंड सेकेंड इज फॉर सॉल्यूशन. If we increase the temperature, then the vapor pressure of both solute and solution increases, and when the temperature becomes T0B, then the vapor pressure of the solvent become equal to the atmospheric pressure. But at the same temperature range, the vapor pressure of solution is less than the atmospheric pressure, and to make it equal to the atmospheric pressure, the temperature is increased by del Tb, and when the temperature becomes Tb, then the vapor pressure of the solutions become equal to atmospheric pressure. So that difference in the temperature of solute and solvent is called elevation in boiling point, which is denoted by del Tb. And the elevation in boiling point, that is Tb minus T naught B, is proportional to the molarity of the solution, or we can say that the del Tb, that is elevation in boiling point, is directly proportional to del P, that is depression in vapor pressure or lowering in vapor pressure. And according to Raoult's law, del P is directly proportional to Xb, that is mole fraction of the solute. So we can write that del Tb is equal to Kxb, where K is the proportionality constant, and the Xb, that is the mole fraction of the solute, is equal to Wb into Ma upon Mb into Wa. So the del Tb can be written as del TB is equal to K into WB into MA upon MB into WA. The K and MA that is the molar mass of solvent, both the constant values gives a new constant Kb, which is called the molar boiling point elevation constant or the molar abelioscopic constant. And by putting the value Kb, we get the formula del Tb is equal to 1000 into Kb into WB अपॉन MB into WA. यहाँ पे जो 1000 यहाँ पे हमने लगाया है, ये इंडिकेट कर रहा है कि यहाँ पे हमने जो मास ऑफ सॉल्वेंट है उसको अगर हमने ग्राम में ले रखा है तो उसको किलोग्राम में कन्वर्ट करने के लिए न्यूमरेटर में हम 1000 से उसको मल्टीप्लाई कर देते हैं. बट अगर मास ऑफ सॉल्वेंट अगर हमने ग्राम में ले रखा है तो यहाँ पे 1000 है वो नहीं आएगा. तो हमारे पास फॉर्मूला आ गया डेल्टा टी बी इज इक्वल टू 1000 इंटू के बी इंटू डब्ल्यू बी अपॉन एम बी इंटू डब्ल्यू ए. And by using that formula, we can also determine the molar mass of the non-volatile solute. We have the formula delta TB is equal to 1000 into KB into WB upon MB into WA, and here we can calculate the MB, which is equal to the 1000 into KB into WB upon del TB into WA, and the value of Kb, that is molar elevation boiling point constant, can be calculated by this formula. Kb is equal to Ma R Tb square upon del H vaporization into 1000, where R is the gas constant, Tb is the boiling point of solvent, del H vaporization is the enthalpy of vaporization, Ma is the molar mass of the solvent, and the unit of Kb is Kelvin kilogram per mole.